What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. It is your boy Coach Reed. We are at the whiteboard. I'm going to answer one of your questions right now. You guys asked me simply, in your experience, what is one of the things that keeps people from getting to the goal, right? Because we all know people that say they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to run this race, they're going to lose weight, they're going to write a book, they're going to get a better job. What stops people from getting to the goal? Because the goal sounds good, right? All these goals, I'm all goal oriented. All these goals always sound good. But people fizzle out, they start, they stop, they start, they stop, and they don't absolutely get to the goal. So I'm here to answer that question right here. We've got goals. So insert something that is important to you. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to run a race, whether you want to lose weight, we covered that already, insert that there. The first thing or mistake that I see people make is they try to change everything at one time, right? They go absolutely crazy. They go keto, they go vegan, for weight loss purposes, or they say, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just change everything right now, and then they fade away and they fizzle out because they burn themselves out. Because that can last a week, that can last 2 weeks, that might last a month, but there's a small percentage of the population that can actually change everything at once and actually stick to that. So you try to change everything at once, life gets in the way, job, stress, kids, all these different variables, you burn out, and what's the first thing that's gonna go if you start getting burnt out? It's gonna be that goal. So you try to change everything at once, it's not gonna work, right? Number two, you don't set actual markers that allow you to track your progress. Like, you have no clue. One day you're doing this, the next day you're doing that, and you don't actually know what it is you're accomplishing. So you gotta make some kind of schedule, right? But we're gonna get to some solutions in a second. And number three, you set a goal that isn't even for you, because you're scrolling down social media, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, whatever other platforms there are, and you're watching somebody else accomplish something that is set for them, something that God has for them, and you don't even realize that goal is not even important to you. And so you fade out, because at the end of the day, if it's not important to you, you're not gonna get after it. So here are my solutions here. Number one, so you want to change everything at once? No, we're going to start setting some simple things that you can do every day. Maybe it's just one thing. For me, what I tell most people to do if you struggle with consistency, start with one thing. Start with one glass of water every single day you wake up. Let that be the first thing that you do. Because what that does is you do it day one, you do it day two, you do it for a week, you do it 2 weeks, you start to build equity with yourself. And I constantly talk about building equity with yourself, because people will come in with this huge goal and they'll say, I want to accomplish a 100-mile race. You have no equity that says that you can actually get that done, right? And I'm cool with it. I'm all cool with setting an audacious goal. But if you overall set goals and you constantly fall off and you come back and you fall off and you come back, what makes you think that you're going to stick with the big goal, right? So set some small things. Every single day when you wake up, get a glass of water, drink it. Prove to yourself that you can do that. Set a bigger goal, set 2 goals, set 3 goals, and then just build on that. The second one, mark some things on a calendar, right? Make a freaking schedule. I'm shocked at how many people don't say, okay, on this day I'm doing this day I'm doing this, and this day I'm doing this. If you absolutely write it down, it holds you accountable. If you tell somebody, this is exactly what I'm doing on X, Y, and Z day, you're more than likely to stick to it. Accountability partners and actually tracking your progress. Today I ran 5 miles, the next day I ran 3 miles, the next day I'm supposed to run 10. Write it down. One day I lose, or for a month, I want to lose 5 pounds or whatever. And so I'm tracking every single day. I'm tracking and taking steps towards that. You're actually setting tangible things. You can't be all over the place. You can't. You have to write the thing down that you want to get done. I know you think you're smart, and I know you think that your brain can just hold on to it and get it done. More than likely not. More than likely you're going to forget what you did yesterday or a week from now, because again, life gets in the way. And number 3, guys, we have to get to a point, and I continue to preach this every week, we have to get to a point where we stop watching other people go after the things that they want. Now, use it for inspiration, use it for motivation, use it for drive, use it to fuel you in moments that you have uncertainty or doubt, or if it's even possible for you. But at the end of the day, if you're watching somebody else live their life and how their relationship is rolling, if you're watching how they're with their kids, if you're watching what the job they have and you're watching them lose weight, all it's going to do is make you feel like you're inferior, or all it's going to make you do is feel like you need to do it that way. Nobody else is going to do it the exact same way that you do it. So you have to break down the goal that you want to set, and you have to do it within the confines of your life, your situation, your structure. one shoe is not going to fit everybody, right? Because I'm one of those people, I can just lock it in. If I say I have a goal, I'm going to write the steps and I'm going to follow a process. What I don't do is give people the same process that I use, because it might overwhelm you, or it might not be for you. Or I don't ever tell people that they should run a 100-mile race or a 50-mile race. Like, you should pick something that is hard, that is going to challenge you in your space, in your arena, because it is you. So stop watching everybody on social media. If you stop doing those 3 things, I guarantee you this new year is going to look completely different for you, and you're going to start accomplishing some of those things that you said that you want. Because remember, those are things that you said you wanted. Not me. I'm not coming up with these things. You're the one that said you wanted to do this new year. You want to do that this next new year, whatever. The only way to get there is to set some tangible goals, track your progress, make sure that those goals are important to you. And if you're one of those where you fizzle out and you come back, set some small things that you can get some equity with yourself, so you can look back and say, you know what? I've already accomplished the small stuff, so I can go out and do some of the bigger stuff. Hope that answers your question. I said it's gonna be short. When has everything I've ever done short? It's like I'm endurance when it comes to talking to, but I love you guys. If you have any other questions, by all means, drop them in the comments or send me a message. Some guys just want to send me messages. I don't know why you don't just put it in the freaking comments. I love you anyway. Make sure you hit up my YouTube videos, Coach Bryant Reed. And I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later.